So kill the fire, because as long as the fire, you've killed the fire of prayer, then we can control a territory. So I was at the university and I'm doing that, getting young people. How do I get them? Through parties, orgies, organized concerts.
Orgies.
Yeah. Organized concerts, buy them what they need, give them parties and what, drink, give them drugs. And because most of, like in my country, most people are poor. So when a child comes from a poor family, when you bring them like a car, I'm buying you a car, I'm buying you an apartment to live there, you can use them whatever you want.
You were doing all this because you were getting all the money from, I guess, your position?
Yeah, because I remember at that time, my annual budget was like between $500,000 and $600,000
a year.
a year.
You're talking about what, in the 90s?
No, yeah, that's late 90s. That's 96, 97, 98. So that's the money I was getting, because through I could get all the money, but also that could bring the money. People in government, money launderers, and all could bring money to me, because that's the only way they can stay in do their trade if they submit to me. The dealers and what. They could not, because if they could be arrested by police, but the police now would be part of my system, part of my people. So for them to do all that, they had to bring money. So I had access to money, to powers, to people in authority. So I could have all the means to defile, to deceive, target the young people, especially the bright ones who are good and different. So there's this child who is good, he's bright, he's clever, but has no money. He's coming from a poor family.
So you say, money is a way to entice
I'll pay your tuition, I'll pay your money, I'll get you this. And then they get so excited. Then later, after they are trapped into the money, into the cars, and say, okay, by the way, what you've been getting comes from this one. Now you need to be initiated. And some of them could not say no. You see?
And if they said no,
some of them die or get mad because they've already been initiated without them even...
By accepting the money.
By accepting the money, by accepting the sins and all the kind of immorality they get involved in. But also some of them could create scandals around them. Like if you're a lecturer and you create a scandal around you that, they trap you with a girl, then they film you, and they get the scandal to the papers. And then you lose your job. At the lowest, you're losing your job. So we come with a solution. We can stop this. We can help you get back your job, stop the media house from publishing your story. So if you can do what you want.
So now you're, I guess, in your 20s now doing this.
Yeah.
And you're like on the campus, everyone knows your name, you're feared by everyone, you're openly a Satanist, people are scared of it.
Now I'm not hiding it. Now I'm doing Satanism and occultism publicly.
On the campus? What campus?
Makerere University.
Wow.
So I'm doing it on different campuses. I'm organizing parties, I'm organizing all these night parties and whatnot, and I'm doing it public because I had the money, I had the means that I could bring in a musician and international celebrities to come and have a concert and then pay for everything. So like I was doing public a little bit.
So this kept going on for a while, and then let's transition to the moment where things started to shift. So can you, or is there other things you want to fill in the gap?
That's what I'm coming.
Okay.
So while I'm doing that, I'm enjoying it, and actually I'm progressing well. Then in the year 1999, it was around April, I think, things were not working well. I felt like we are losing ground.
When you say we, you mean the grandmasters, the occultic, satanic kind of world?
You see the confusion. Now, in 1996, I was told with my people to move away from Uganda and stay away for some time.
Is this the one you told us earlier about the 70 days? This is a different one. Okay.
Now, what happened? A group of people, a man of God, Apostle John Malindi, and his team had gone into a prayer time for a longer time, maybe more than a year of prayer and fasting. And they had taken over the whole country and we could not operate there. So I was told, please move out until we get a strategy to disarm him and put his powers low so that for you to operate. So he had raised a prayer in the nation, and that prayer had cast completely away all the altars of the kingdom of darkness.
Wow. This was in 96.
96.
By the way, in case you didn't catch them, it's John Molindi.
Yes.
And we know him here as well because he ran a powerful prayer ministry, or he still runs a powerful prayer
He
ministry.
had completely wiped out
The altars.
the altars. Completely. Because I remember I was told, please don't operate. Cease every action and stay away. So when we returned later in 1997, 98, things were not easy, but we're now their ministry. We had infiltrated their ministry, his ministry, and broken the wall around him because his strength was about the protection around him. The people, not him as a man. Now, because of the people who were praying around him,
Praying for him.
praying for him, he could ascend in the spirit and become like an authority. So
I feel that. That's so strong.
we could speak one word and you hear it echo for days. So by that time, we had to get all his tapes, listen to them,
You had to listen to his tapes.
and identify why is this man so powerful, so strong. Every word he says, you feel like causes a vibration in the spirit. So like you could literally be listening to his tape, but you're like, I don't know if we shall finish it. Now we're in the occult. We are listening. We're trying to map his life. Then we are mapping his family, his background, then we realize the people around him, that every time he begins to preach, he's not the one preaching. They are the one preaching through him because he's connected in them. They've prayed so much for him. They've prayed so much around him that he picks whatever is in them. And when he does,
He amplifies.
amplifies it. That's why, like, the power of agreement. So, like, the whole team around him, there's so much in agreement that when he stands to speak, he as if they're all of them speaking in one voice. So, and because of that, even if he prays or just say one word, it could be like a whole force and energy that goes through the entire realm. So he was in charge of the realm. Not even saying I bind, I break. No.
He didn't have to say that.
No. Actually, he didn't. All he was, sometimes he teaches. Sometimes he could be just teaching the Bible, singing with the people.
And what you're talking about is not that he was teaching with shouting, because John Molini is a very calm teacher, but the words are carrying so much weight in the spirit.
He could teach a Bible, like a truth. And then the people pick it. And then you could see like the whole atmosphere has been changed because of what he's just talking to the people. Like I'm having conversation with you. And as I will talk, the entire realm is charged. And now he is a principality over the nation. Him as a man, because of the network, because of the wall around him.
Now, they had been building that for a long time before they got to that place.
So by the people that were assigned, I was not among them. The people were assigned to go, were not to attack him, but to break the wall. To identify the thing that could cause to be offended.
Identify things that could cause people to be offended
around him.
him.
And then withdraw their protection, their prayer around him. Like now,
Wait, get people offended or stir up circumstances that cause people to be offended so that they withdraw their part in the wall. And there's a break or a breach, and then you can access.
And so this man is in the center, and now the wall is breaking. People are leaving. People are being taken away. And I want to say this to people that are watching this, that sometimes the man of God has given you, he has the authority, but his authority depends on you who are around him, who are building. It's about the hedge around him. And if that hedge is broken, and before even they reach him, he has lost his position. Because in the realm of the spirit, it's about positions. Even we have positions of intercession. As an intercessor, you gain a position in the spirit to be a territorial intercessor. But that position, to remain there, to maintain that position, there must be people around you who God has called and assigned to be gatekeepers and watchmen, to watch over your life, to see that the enemy cannot reach you. And
Powerful.
because for you, for example, you're leading, God has